everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this Kerberos, and it's from the Shin Megami Tensei collaboration. And then this monster is very specialized in doing bad status attack on the enemies, like poison status or paralyzed status and so. And then right now I only master his 2nd and 5th gate, and then with these mementos and the gears and runes, the overall status is this high, not really that bad as I thought, and then the HP can be even higher and so. And then next is the leader skill. For the fire units only, all of them will have HP plus 20%, physical attack plus 20%, and strike attack plus 40%, and maximum jewel plus 20%. So this leader skill is very good for all types of strike attacker. And then if you master his 3rd gate, this strike attack 40% split into strike attack 20% and all attack 20%. So that you can mess around with the other attacker, and the total will be 40%, but it's still very good for the strike attacker. And then next is the main ability. For this first skill, it is a moving fire strike attack, and if the opponent have any bad status, the power gradient increase and the shooting range is 5. So basically it's a very simple skill, and the damage increase when the enemy have any bad status. Yeah, so as I said earlier, he's very good in doing bad status on the enemy, so just nice. And then next is the second skill. For the 3 turns, he greatly reduced the opponent accuracy and evasion can be stacked 2 times on the enemies only, and the shooting range is 4 and it's a fan, so it's quite big. So basically this skill is very good for those enemies who have high accuracy or evasion. Yeah, so basically it's for PvP and some of the hell quests. And then next is the 3rd skill. It is a moving fire strike attack with stone status, and the shooting range is 3. So this skill is meant for PvP, and the damage power I think is not a lot, yeah. And then next is the last skill. It is an area 3 hit fire strike attack against the enemies only, and then for the 3 turns, the enemy fire resistance down, and the shooting range is 3, and the AoE is a 2x5. So this skill AoE is quite big. Yeah, so you can attack multiple enemies at the same time and reduce the resistance, so it's quite good actually. And then if you master his 5th gate, this skill change into the overall skill power increase, and it added extra 100% hit, and with the bad status resistance down and can be stacked 2 times for these 2, and the shooting range increased to 4. So basically this upgrade is quite good actually, especially very good on arena and PvP, so that the enemy will be very easy to get any bad status from your allies. And then next is a side ability. It inflicts any enemy with the silent status, and the shooting range is 5. So this skill is only just a silent status, nothing much. And then next is the 2nd skill. It is a pierce attack plus paralyzed status, and the shooting range is also 5. So this is a very simple skill with paralyzed attack, so nothing much. And then next is a 3rd skill. It is an area non-type attack, and damage towards the enemies only. And then for the 3 turns, the enemies will have strong poison status, and the shooting range is 4, and the AoE is a fan. So it's a quite big AoE, so this skill is very good for PvP as well. And some of the hell quests where the enemy can get poison status. Yeah, either way. And then you can use 5 times, quite a lot. And then next is the last skill. For the 3 turns, the enemies only within the area will have bind and this status, and the shooting range is 4, and the AoE is a fan. So it's same as this skill, but without any attack. And then next is the reaction ability. It is a fire strike attack counter attack, plus property of critical, and skill attack can be activated, and the shooting range is 2. So this reaction ability is not bad, and it's 100% activation, so it's quite good. But it's not very good against the long range attacker, so beware. And then for the next reaction skill is, it will activate when he getting any types of attack, and it is a first strike activation. And for the 3 turns, the opponent will have all bad status resistance down and can be stacked 3 times, and skill attack can be activated, and the shooting range is the whole map. So basically this skill is actually quite good for PvP, since there's no restriction on the shooting range, as well as it is 100% animation, so it's quite good. And then for the next reaction ability is only applies to the physical attacks only, all of the damage will reduce, and it is 100% animation. So basically, if you are fighting against the physical attacker, this reaction skill might be very good, but this reaction ability can be ignored by using reaction ability block, so beware. And then next is the support ability. This passive is when you master his second gate. It added extra the maximum HP increase and further increase his physical attack and strike attack. So this passive is almost a must to equip, so try to master his second gate first to have the power up. And then for the next passive is it permanently increases his physical attack and can be stacked 5 times, and move +1 and can be stacked 3 times for every action turns. So basically after 3 turns, his movement will be +7, so it's quite good, especially you can stack with the other buff. And then for the next passive is from the start of the map for 3 turns, all of the fire attack skill will have reflection towards the caster. And then after 4 turns, his fire resistance greatly increase and it's a permanent buff after that. So basically this passive is very good for PvP and arena against the fire units. And then of course, this passive cannot be ignored, it's 100% animate. Even if you are using ignore reaction ability, it's still animate. Even if you are using counter attack with the fire damage, it will animate as well, so beware. And then next is the mementos. Well, this mementos is limited as usual for the collaboration, and then it increases his maximum jewel for the basic parameter, and then for the group skill, it increases maximum HP, strong versus a human, healing power, accuracy, and fire attack. Yeah, the rest is not for him. And then if you max break these mementos, it added extra skill usage +1, so that all of his skill will have additional 1 usage, so it's not bad. And then this is the weapon ability. From the start of the map for 3 turns, his speed increase, so this is very good for arena or PvP as you can see. And then if you max break these mementos, it added extra jewel regen for 3 turns. Yeah, so as I say, it's very good for arena and PvP. And then this is the leader skill. For the Shin 3 HD group, all of them will have HP +60%, strong versus a human +20%, and maximum jewel +20%, and strong versus a Waff and Gluttony +30%. So this leader skill is very good for arena and PvP as you can see. And then some of the health quest that is against a human. And then next is a gears. This accessory you can get from the ES quest from the collaboration event, and it increases his maximum jewel, physical attack, and healing disable attack. So basically all of his attack will have the chances of healing disable, so it's quite good. And then for the weapon ability is, it is an area to hit fire magic attack and damage towards the enemies only, and with the property of Alchemist Crush, basically it is a permanent poison status and reduce the opponent physical attack by half, and the shooting range is 4, and the AoE is a diamond. So basically this skill is not bad, especially for the PvP and arena, and then you can use 3 times. But the Alchemist Crush is a property, so beware. And then for the next gear is, this accessory you can get from the mementos, and it increases his maximum HP, speed, and the all attack up for the fire. So the overall status up is only 1, 2, 3, the rest is not for him. And then for the weapon ability is, from the start of the map, all of his parameter increase, and strong versus the Shin Megami Tensei demons, and it's a permanent buff. So basically this accessory is almost compulsory to equip if you want to use it. And then of course if you don't have this accessory, you can switch to this free accessory you can get from the 50th floor tower from the collaboration event, and then it increases his maximum jewel and all of the status except for the speed +8, so it's also not bad for him. And then for the weapon ability is, for the 3 turns, it increases his all parameter plus move +1. So basically this is the only status increase for him. He doesn't have any charge up or anything, so you can use this accessory to increase his attack and so. And then for the next gear, this accessory you can get from the gear summon, and it increases his initial jewel, physical defense, wind resistance, and poison resistance. So overall it's also very good for him. And then this weapon ability is also very good for him. From the start of the map for 3 turns, his maximum HP increase and recover it. So basically it's very good for PvP arena, of course. But then, if you don't have this accessory, you can equip with anything you like for example maybe Ultima Muffler or HP Vision Armor. Yeah, either way. And then this is a Kaigan Lasso. Well, it increases his maximum HP by 15% when you max level, and then physical attack increase for level 5, and speed increase for level 10, and HP increase for level 15, and then strong bursts of wind for level 10. So basically it further increases his HP and with the other minor status up, so that he will not die so easily after when you master. And then next is the Runes or Seals. Well, I equip with physical attack up and single attack up. Of course you can switch with anything you like area attack up or accuracy up or best status resistance up, either way. And then with the physical attack up and strike attack up, and then the rest is anything you like. Okay, next is I'm going to try it out at the training arena. Let's go. Okay, let's check his status first. Well, with this Leer skill, it increases his HP, maximum jewel and physical attack, not bad. And then with the gear, increase off the parameter. But for the speed and maximum HP, it's only for 3 turns, so beware. And then how about his normal attack? Okay, about 5k and 6k. And how about this first skill? About 10k and 12k. Okay. And then this one with the stone status but the damage is not high. And this one 100% hit and the damage is about this high. And then this one, well, it's a 100% sire status and 100% paralyzed status and the damage is this high. And this one non-type attack and with the poison status. And this one is the same as the poison, yeah. And then master ability, this one is from his 3 accessory. Okay, about this high and 9k with the academic crush of 50%. Okay, next is I'm going to wait for 5 turns and let's see his physical attack increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check his status first. The physical attack is about this high and the move is 7, so it's quite good. But after 3 turns, the speed and HP is about this high. And then how about the normal attack? Okay, and about 8k. And how about this skill? 13k and 16k. And how about if the opponent has any bad status? About 19k and 22k. Okay. And this one about 16k and 19k. And lastly is the master ability. This one about 9k and 12k. Okay, lastly is I'm going to reduce the opponent's fire resistance and step 2 times. And let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. Ooh, not bad. And 10k. And how about this skill? 23k and 26k. And this one about 18k and 21k. Lastly, this master ability 13k and 16k. Okay. So conclusion is he's very good in PvP and arena thanks to the skill and passive and some of the hell quests, but he's not very good in raid boss. And then second thing is he is very specialized in best status attack, especially you can reduce the best status resistance and he have many best status attack and include the academic crush, as well as he has the fire damage reflect and physical damage reduction and so yeah, so it's really very specialized in PvP and arena. So for those players who like to play PvP or arena, this character is quite good, but other than that I think nothing much, especially against the raid boss. So I guess that's all about this Cerberus. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about him, please comment. See ya, sayonara. す。